Hey guys, this is Regency98. I'm gonna give you guys a bit of a channel update because I haven't done one in a while, and there's some interesting things going on and gonna happen in the future. And let me go ahead and turn the volume down. It always seems really overbearing when I record these. I don't know why. It's like it's fine when I'm playing, but as soon as I start recording, suddenly it's like way louder. Anyway, I guess the first order of business to cover is that coming up this December, thanks to Christmas, the wonderful holiday known as Christmas, I'll be getting a new PC, and it's a much higher spec model than the one I have now, and I'll be using that as kind of my main gaming computer and to record these videos, if all goes well. So what that means for you is that the videos will be higher quality, and that I can probably keep the draw distance and stuff up higher and use some nicer texture packs, and it will be less laggy. I mean, here's hoping, but it's got 8 gigs of RAM, a 500 or 500 gig or 1 terabyte hard drive. I mean, I don't really need that much storage, but it's cool, any specs help. So, what I'm hoping, obviously, is that, on a new computer basically means much higher quality videos, and a more playable Minecraft experience for me, because as difficult as it can be at times, honestly, to watch these videos because of the lag and stuff, one must not forget that it's also kind of trying for me, as a player, to record these videos and honestly even play the game when I'm not recording. I don't know if any of you guys remember, but if you've been, with my channel for a while and you saw that works in progress video, there is a pretty big hotel that I was/am working on, and oh my god, anytime I go anywhere in or near that building, the frames just sink like a stone. It's like, down to 5, 10, less than that, and oh god. It stinks, basically. And I mean, like I said, getting a new PC would hopefully make the whole game a lot more playable for me, and the videos watchable for you. So that's a great thing to look forward to later this month. And with that, hopefully the flow of videos will kind of increase too, because if it's easier and less painful to record a video, then, I guess I have a bit more motive to do one. Now, it's actually not lagging too bad right now, surprisingly, but, I mean, I think that's only because I have nothing else running, and I, just fired up the computer this morning. It's like, I don't know. It's not early, per se, it's just feels like it because I stay up really late. You ever had that feeling when, you wake up in the morning and just want nothing more at all in the world than to be able to sleep in for another hour or two? Well, believe me, I feel your pain. Believe me, I do. Anyway, that's kind of past the point, but first order of business is, like I said, I'm getting a new PC. If everything works out, that means much better videos for you guys. So that's great. Get hyped. And what's up next? Oh, as you guys probably noticed, I've been getting the kind of partner thumbnails lately, and I verified my account, which is cool, and it was actually pretty easy. I just I found it in the options menu, and yeah, basically they sent me a text message with the verification code. I put that in, and then I'm good to go. And since then, I've been able to use the thumbnails, which is great. Honestly, that was the main reason I wanted to look into a partnership in the first place. And, I mean, partnership-wise, I don't think I pull in consistently enough viewers to, really warrant one. So, I mean, let me just go ahead and make sure I'm recording here, because I've been going for, okay. I've been going for, 3 minutes now, and I would really hate that. Re-record that, because, I don't know. But anyway, what I was saying is that, I don't get consistently enough views and comments and such to really warrant, a partnership. Setting up a PayPal account, honestly, just for the sake of that. stuck right now. There we go. And, yeah, I mean, the verification, you know, I mean, that's really all I needed, at least for now, is the custom thumbnails, so... Yeah, that's a very cool feature. You know, if you guys have, you know, if you have your own videos, and you haven't verified or became a partner, or whatever, I mean, you know, as a first step, I definitely recommend verification. It's a pretty easy process, and, relative to that, there are, you know, pretty good rewards, so... That comes highly recommended from me. Hopefully the thumbnails will kind of bring in some new viewers, you know, because I realized that the thumbnails, a lot of my, you know, videos before, they weren't terribly inciting, I guess. You know, they'd just be like a picture of a random block in the middle of, you know, a swimming pool, like for the Let's Build that. And, you know, I'm not gonna lie, you know, I tend to judge a book by its cover too, and if that's just, you know, if that's the thumbnail I saw when I was looking for a video, I'd probably be like, I don't know, probably not. So, hopefully the thumbnails will be, like I said, kind of an enticement to watch, and, bring in some new people, bring in some good feedback and all that fun stuff, yeah, hopefully. And, yeah, so that's that. A, new computer, B, partner thumbnails, or verified thumbnails, or whatever exactly. Okay, what's next? Well, I guess with my channel, since I've got the new thumbnails, I kind of like to do some more series now. I was thinking of doing one for LA Rush, if you guys have ever heard of that game. I never actually played it before, and, I don't know, I think maybe that'd be kind of fun. Since racing games, you know, at least for me, they never seem to end, ever. I think I'd probably just kind of do it, you know, for as long as the game held my attention. Did I mention that I was going to do LA Rush? I don't know, I'm out of it. I only got like 5 hours of sleep last night. Anyway, yeah, so LA Rush at some point in the future, probably, possibly, I don't know. I'd also like to do another series that I'm kind of going to call Shovelware Sunday, where basically I play and record, you know, the really cheap shovelware games, and just have some fun with that. Basically rag on them to no end. I actually have a couple at home. Well, I shouldn't say at home. Technically at home, but they're like right over here, 4 feet away. And, yeah, I mean, that sounds like it'd be kind of fun. I kind of like to drop a thumbnail for that, so, I mean, that's kind of contingent on me getting a greater handle on digital coloring of images and such, so... Yeah, I mean, I like to do something kind of nice and creative for that. Yeah, I mean, just for the sake of adding a bit more multi-purpose to this channel, you know. I mean, now it's almost exclusively Minecraft, which is not necessarily a bad thing, because, I mean, I know there are plenty of other channels that are basically exclusively Minecraft. And, you know, hey, their content is quality, you know, they have a decent subscriber base, no problems, but, I mean, like I said, I just like to, you know, branch out a bit, get some other stuff going on, and all that good stuff, and I think that'd be a good first start. That and LA Rush. So, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna give an you know, estimated time for that, just because, like I said, it's kind of contingent on me getting a better handle on coloring images digitally. And, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm just like, oh, you know, I'm not trying to be all like, oh, somebody needs to come and color these, please, you know, I'm not directly saying it, but that's exactly what I'm implying. You know, I mean, I'm not saying that, I'm just, you know, I'd really like to figure it out on myself, and, by myself, I should say, on myself. And, yeah, so that's that. Just look forward to LA Rush and shovelware games sometime in the future. Not sure when exactly, hopefully sooner than later, but don't hold your breath, basically. Keep an eye on my channel, but stick with your main sources of entertainment. House walkthroughs and stuff will probably continue as usual. I got a couple of Let's Builds planned for probably after I get the new computer. I mean, as of right now, yeah, like I said earlier in the video, the game and the computer are actually being pretty good performance-wise right now, but I don't trust it to be this reliable under every circumstance, and in the past it has proven that it absolutely is not, so I can't really consistently get a decent frame rate, so I mean, I don't want to put out bad quality content, even though that's kind of what I've been doing for the past couple of months. But, you know, I mean, like I said, new computer, look forward to it. Hopefully it'll be cool. And, yeah, so, I mean, like I said, I got a couple of Let's Builds planned. Probably keep doing house walkthroughs as usual. I mean, there's some neat new stuff that, you know, I'd like to show to you. Like I was saying, you know, there's a hotel, but for that, my frame rate goes into, you know, the lower single digits, just playing around in the building, let alone recording. I mean, I can't imagine having fraps going and poking around in there at the same time. That's just like, whoa, you know. Yeah, so that's that. What else? Well, there was something else too. But, back to the works in progress video, like I was talking about earlier. A lot of those things are actually finished or close to finished. I mean, the gallery, I think I showed that in the video. That is largely done. I mean, you know, at least the structure of the mall itself. I still need to work a bit on the parking lot and the one of the roads kind of framing it in. But, I mean, you know, the actual structure, the actual building is basically finished. I think I just have to do the lighting on one floor. And then that'll be good to go, basically. What else? I could actually bring this road in a couple of blocks. I'll have to do that. What else? The Rose Square. I think I toured that in the Works in Progress video, too. That is, you know, that's, I'd say somewhere around 70% complete. I like to have it done before Christmas, just because, you know, mall, Christmas, you know. And, hopefully I will. Still need to do a lot of work on one of the sort of anchor stores, and eventually I'd like to basically get rid of and redo another one of the anchor stores. Yeah, so that'll be done, hopefully, like I said, before Christmas, even though that is fast approaching on the horizon. It's only like 10 days until now, or from now, but hopefully that'll be done by then. Hotel 488, the Coronado, I think I had called it. That's basically complete. Same with that one, I still need to do the parking deck in the back, and probably a bit more of the grounds, because I don't have that sort of road framing it in. That'd be running alongside the gallery too. So that still needs to be done. Yeah, so again, hopefully that'll be, you know, done within the next month or so. I should actually be working my way in the opposite direction. That's where the stuff I want to show is, but anyway, yeah, so that stuff will hopefully be done fairly soon. So you guys can look forward to tours of those. Again, don't hold your breath. I don't know when exactly, but hopefully fairly soon. What else? I feel like there's more I should say, but at the same time, I think I'm kind of drawing close to the end of this. I mean, at least in terms of what I want to cover. So let's see. I did a new PC, new thumbnails. What else did I do? Oh, the Plan Series for the Future, a couple updates from City. Yeah, I think I've pretty much covered it all. I've also got a golf course going on. I don't know when I'm going to show that. It's basically complete. Just have to do like a maintenance shed type thing in the back. Probably along this street, actually. And that'll be 100% done. It's cool. It's one of the first large projects that's been 100% done. And actually, speaking of that, I remembered what else I wanted to talk about, and that was the Rosebrook apartment complex. And yeah, I mean that honestly kind of has been on back burner for a while. I think the last video that I uploaded was back in July or August, and that's actually pretty close to done. I mean, I'm thinking maybe 2 or 3 more episodes until I could fairly say that's complete. So I don't know, I've just been kind of dragging my heels on it, and yeah, so, you know, hopefully I can get it together for a little while and record an episode of that. You know, I guess the thing with that too is that it is kind of laggy around there. I mean, it's a larger collection of buildings, and you know, my game, my PC being what they are, it can't really be depended on to run that smoothly. So maybe when I get the new PC, I'll be a bit more motivated to do that. And like I said earlier, it'll be a bit less painful to watch for you guys, and a bit less tedious to record for me. So that's another thing in the near future, near but not definite future. And I think that is the second to last thing I want to cover. And the last thing is Vice City Stories. Now, that series has basically been on back burner since June, July, August, I don't know. I really haven't gotten any turnout on that, and honestly I'm thinking of discontinuing it. And, yeah, I mean, if you don't want me to, you know, then shout it out, you know? I mean, if you want it, then please request it. I mean, there's really not much point in doing things if there's zero feedback on it, and, you know, evidently zero interest in it. I mean, I'm not trying to be, oh, give attention, please, but at the same time, you know, the whole recording process for the PS3 and PS2, or console games in general, at least for me, is very complicated and tedious, and I just really rather not do it if nobody's watching the series anyway, so that's that. If you want that, you know, be vocal about it, by all means. And, standing on this corner here, go ahead and turn up the draw distance a bit. Pretty much done with this video. So you guys can see a little bit more of this block here. And, I think that's pretty much all, honestly. I mean, I might post in the description if there's anything I missed, but for the time being, that's pretty much it. So, thanks for watching this video. You know, please feel free to leave a like or a comment or whatnot. Hopefully there will be more videos soon. I got a couple of interesting new things I'd like to show, and you know, hopefully I'll be able to record those today too. This took up a bit more time than I hoped it would, but I should be able to squeeze those in. So, anyway, thanks again for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys next time.